Hello everyone, my name is Hardeep Kaur and my role is the project manager in this data analyst project. I'm going to explain my contribution and reflection in the presentation being a project manager for this project. I have done planning and task division. While the planning the project activity, I have listed all the tasks to be done and have set a timeline for those activities to be accomplished. For the planning, I have collected specific time and deadline to each task depending upon the nature of the task and the amount of the time it will require to complete. Then I decided these tasks among of team members as per their role and have keep checking whether the team is going on a right track or not. I will dedicate some key responsibility which I have performed as the project manager in the next slide. In the next slide, this is my presentation reflection, and this is the skill sets which we use in order to perform the previously mentioned role. These skill sets are required for the worthy performance. Project planning and task division is needed to most vital skills of the project manager, and one should certainly have these. Team management is one of the crucial tasks since team members come to the different backgrounds, so with the different roles and diversity productivity level. Hence I have put in the my team management skill and the resolve the issue, resolving the all problem that occur, prioritizing task and managing the time efficiently to ensure project milestone are met. As well as we just did some other activities like to avoid the ambiguity among of the team and our project. I ensure effective communication skill throughout the project. All the things we conflict resolution among customer. Moreover, I also work at the research to gather correct data. So these are the skill sets which I explain in like planning and task division, skills and team management skills, problem solving skills, project time management, effective communication, resolve conflict. These are some of the skill set we just use in like our whole project. This is about the project managing user story creation, visualization, data. The three main contribution made the project development is discussed in the details later in the slides. So moving to the next slides, this is the contribution about our project. These are the main tasks which I have worked on the while managing this project. First of all, the project planning. In the planning phase, I conduct meeting with the project scheduler to outline the objective and goals of the project, finalizing user requirement along with the timeline and the deliverable of the project. Then conducted a few team discussion and did the storyboarding, draft storyboard, selected of the project approach, developed a communication plan along the specific constitutions. Furthermore, I assigned the task to specific team member, keeping in the mind their skill set to effectively utilizing the available resource. They also help the team management. I have give the best resolve team conflict and the make a productivity and the friendly environment. I conduct calls and meeting in the person is also utilizing the tool defined such Zoom and MS Teams. Adapted a change management methodology is include the changes recommended by the customer and creating project as per the client expectations. So we did just like that. So how like project manager want, how the supervisor want for these changes. This is the evidence like I just did my work about I just like the videos, the print 1 2 and final PPT, all that. So this is the evidence about the chart. So just we used for the specific data collection. This is also the evidence of the chart so we use for our project. So this is the evidence about all these slides about the evidence about the chart, and we use and planning the data and how we do work and how we planning, how we doing the research, how we collecting the data and resolve the problems, all that. This is the about the contribution of second one. After requiring gathering, I wrote the details, a user story, and I got them approved by the supervisor. So after approval of the client and supervisor, user story were finalized. I made sure that all the data aspects were covered in the user story. Further divided the user story into the sprint 3: properties, information, pricing and trends of visitor info and availability, testing of the user stories. So about the user story creation, data aspects coverage, user story categorization and user story testing. So these are the contribution about we use. So this is the evidence about the user stories. It's with the acceptance criteria. So we just create the user story and we just look how we just add the acceptance criteria for all the user story and how we can make this like a good view and how we can solve the problem and how we can represent the data. These are the also user stories which we use, and I use for the as the like operational manager and the categorizing and the marketing manager. So how they just are doing the work and how just they accept the criteria about the this is all the these are all the user story, and we just use for our our presentation and our like whole the project. And this is about the contribution third. The throughout the project I was just the management activities, but also work on the data visualization development based on the user story in the each sprint, so that they can be utilized for the analyze by the Australian Tourism Agency and companies. In each sprint I created almost 4 or 5 user story along with adding different features. Beside the project manager, I also perform data visualization and user stories, 4 to 5 user story in each sprint. This is the evidence of the work of Power BI, so which we state-wise the property dashboard, and first of the bar graph it's showing the number of listed property by the state. It's like showing the highest number of states to lowest number of state. The other thing is a rate of property by the like rooms, and which property is highest room and which people prefer to like which room type of property. And the third is pie chart. It's explained about the gender review, how like males and females how they like about the property, about review about the gender. And third one is the it's bar graph in the different colors. It's showing the number of listed property by the years, which year people like to go more for the these property, and which years like people don't like to go with the several reason. So there could be so many reasons of so why the property is so highest number of and why these properties are lesser number. So the other bar graph showing the list of property by the state wise, like in the blue and blue and dark blue and blue color. So these are also explain the property about the number of things. So these are the dashboard which we just use and just reviewing about the property. Next, moving to while doing the management of this project, I have learned so many things. How important teamwork is. It play a vital role in successful completion of the task. The same goes to communication between the team members. Play an important role for the best quality product. I have learned how to take out best out of every resource and how to deal with them. So how we can use the data, and further I have also gained the knowledge of the Power BI and learned to utilize in the developing visualization. Creating informative and clear data visualization was the challenging initially because of the data complexity, but then I figure out and have a challenging figure out and have developed a very fine data visualization. For the unique thing I learned teamwork and collaboration important for the visualization utilizing the power of the Power BI tool. Moving further, this is about the idea to improve the course. So all the necessary domains for the understanding of the students were touched on this course. Though I sense of the there should be a more revelation business industry standard of the provide student more in-depth understanding of the business environment in the real world, since there is a major difference in the actual marketing business and industry assumptions. Furthermore, closely by look of the business, so market will be help for the student all over their career. So idea need to be improved for this, the business industry and value exposure. And at the end, thank you for watching. So this is all about my project reflection, and this all about the our project. Thank you so